Hello everybody, General here today, and we're for another episode of how to make a light blue harness. Well, basically, what is a light blue harness first of all? Well, light blue harness, basically guys, or a harness, it's what you put on a gas, right? A gasling. So gasling is basically you find in the Soul Sand Valley near dry bones, and that's called a dry gas. You, of course, acquire that, and you put that through, you submerge it in water, and it becomes a happy gas. Now, of course, what you need to do is you need to keep feeding it snowballs. That's just a little bit about it, and you will need to you will need shears if you want to remove the harness off the gas. And basically you can ride it. It doesn't do much, kind of just floats around there. But basically we're going to start with, of course, our wood. So we're going to be going out here and we're going to be needing trees. So we're going to, because trees will give us wood. Now when we come back here, we're going to be needing ourselves, of course, our wood log to make ourselves our cherry planks. And then with the cherry planks, of course, we're going to be putting 4 here. And we're going to be getting ourselves a crafting table. And what we're going to be doing is into the crafting table here, we're going to be needing to, of course, first of all, we'll start with the dye. Light blue, which means it involves blue. Blue comes from corn flour, and then it also comes from your lapis lazuli. Now, basically, what you're then going to be doing is once you've acquired your blue, we've got 2 here, you're going to be needing white. White comes from bone meal, and bone comes from bone. Sorry, bone meal comes from bone. So when you mix them together, your white and your white dye and blue dye, you get yourself light blue dye. Now that we've got our light blue dye, we can go immediately straight into making what we need. But before we do that, what else are we going to be needing? Strings, of course. Why? Because we're going to be needing wool. That's one way to make it, using 4 strings that you get from spiders that appear during the night. Another way to get wool, guys, is using shears, and I'll demonstrate how we do that. So basically, we're going to be needing a furnace. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with our cobblestone that you get from breaking through stone. Of course, and in our furnace here, you're going to be needing what's called coal that comes from your coal ore, and it powers the furnace. You put your iron ingots on the top here where the arrow is, up here, and it cooks it here into iron ingots, which is this thing right here. Now, you grab the iron ingots here, and you go 1, 2, 2, and you've got yourself shears. So, you use this on the sheep to acquire the white wool, but you can also use it on the gas to be able to remove the harness. So that's basically what it's for. Now, what we do, guys, is we figured out how to make our light blue dye. And we need to, of course, apply that to the wool to make a light blue wool, like so. Now, finally, what you need to be doing, it's, of course, adding your light blue wool in the middle. You're going to be adding your 2 glass at the side. And you're going to be needing leather that comes from cows. So kill cows, find cows, kill them, and you get your leather. And finally, we've got our light blue harness. Thank you guys so much for joining me in this episode of how to make a light blue harness. If you like what you see, please like, comment, and of course, most important, subscribe to first of all get notified when I post and stream more content like this. But second, because it gives me the strength and motivation, of course, guys, to continue making more videos like this. Have a nice one, everybody, and ciao.